Good morning, everyone. I am going live here for our Young at Heart class this morning. Jumping on just a few minutes early so that everybody can find me and get set up. All you'll need is a couple of free weights. I'm using 5s today. Got a little bit of a sore back going on, so I'm going to be using my 5-pound weights. Good morning, Anne. If you have your weights nearby and a nice sturdy chair, I'm just using my dining room chair you can see set up in the back. I'm gonna sit here just to make sure that I'm fitting in the screen and everybody can see me. I think that's pretty good. So I'll wait a few minutes and leave the camera on and just let people jump on here. And as people are joining, I just want to quickly talk about how things are going during this time of being sheltered in place or staying at home. I know this is a difficult time for a lot of people. We're out of our routine. We're not used to getting into the gym and doing all those things that we regularly do. But I just want to give a few tips for people that are concerned about what's going on in the world today. I think if you just kind of keep in mind that we are capable of doing our part, which means just staying home and taking the best care of ourselves as we possibly can. As we get older, our immune system sometimes weakens a little bit with age, but we are very capable of making sure that we're nice and strong and we're eating good food. I like to use the 5 F words is what I say to people that ask me what should I be focusing on right now, and for sure food is one of the things that is difficult when we're at home. Making good choices with regards to our food and nutrition. When you're in the house and the fridge is only a few steps away, it's easy to just grab and snack throughout the day. So we want to make sure that you're making good, healthy food choices. It's harder when we can't get to the grocery stores frequently to get items that are not perishable. So make smart choices when you're doing your grocery shopping. You can buy fresh food and then freeze it if that works good for you. So food is the first thing I want to say. Make sure you're on top of eating well. For sure, fatigue is another one of those F words. Some people are napping through the day because they're bored. So sometimes their night rest is not as good as it should be. We want to be getting at least 6 to 8 hours in at night. So food and fatigue, so good rest. Fluids, make sure you're taking in all of your water. That's something I talk about all the time. So push your fluids, 8 to 10 glasses or bottles of water a day is ideal. If you can get those in, there's no excuses because you're not far from the toilet, so you can run and do that anytime through the day since we're stuck inside. And then another thing that's very important is fitness, and that's what I'm here for you for today. So we're just going to be doing a moderate to low range exercise this morning. We need a chair and free weights, and we're just going to do a good bit of pushing some blood to those muscles that might be a little bit dormant right now. And the last thing is family and fun. And that's something that I want everybody to really be focusing on. It's hard when you're not used to what you've been doing to get into the routine of making staying at home fun. It gets monotonous, it gets very old very quick. And when you can't come to the gym and be around your friends and work out on the machines, it gets really, it gets in your head. And I know a lot of people have been asking me about what is it that I'm doing to not go stir crazy. And to tell you the truth, it gets very difficult. Some days are better than others. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of the fact that you want to make sure that you're having fun with your family. That's one of the most important F words. I always remind my clients that you don't want to put that at the bottom of the list. So fatigue or lots of rest is one of the things. Food, so taking good nutrition, and fluid, lots of water through the day. Try not to be drinking too much sugary or alcoholic beverages. Fitness for sure, and fun. Those are the 5 F words that I want you to jot down after you're done watching today, and make sure you focus on them. So I see there's lots of people that have jumped on, seeing most of the names coming up that people said they wanted to join. So I'm just going to take my fluffy slippers off. If you want to put some music on and turn the lights down, that's usually how we do this class when we're at the gym. And then we're just going to I'll show you my chair again. That's the chair that I'm using. But you want a chair without arms on the side so that you don't bang it with your weights. And then I'm going to set my weights down to the side here so that when we need them. But for the first little bit, we're not going to be using our weights anyway. So just sit nice and tall in your chair, hands on your lap, feet and knees together. Take a deep breath to start. And then we're just gonna go up on our toes. And then pull your heels, toes off the ground. Let's do that again. Up, nice and tall. And then go into your heels. Let's extend the right leg out and then circle clockwise. And let's go the other way. I'm inside, so I don't have my shoes on, which is a little bit different. And then we're going to take that knee up to your chest and pull up and point, pull and point, and then take that ankle up and around on top of your knee if you can get it there. And then we're just going to sit tall and gently press your knee towards the floor. So you should feel a good stretch in that hip flexor running from the side, so the outside of your glute should be feeling that. Sometimes it runs all the way down your IT band. It'll kind of pull that. Make sure your core is straight and strong. And then we'll take that down and go over to the other side. So extend the left leg out clockwise, rotate. And let's go the other way. So counterclockwise. And then pull that knee up to your chest. Point. And pull. Good morning, everyone. It's so good to see everyone jumping on here. Point. And pull. Good work. Bring that ankle up and over your knee. And gently open up your hip. Sitting tall, pressing gently towards the floor. Core is nice and strong. Keep your spine straight. And you can bring that down. Good work. Just put your hands back on your lap. Moving up your body, I just want you to squeeze your glutes tight. So you should pull your tummy in, pelvic floor lifting it up, and squeeze and hold. And then relax. Let's do that again, pulling in and up. So squeeze your glutes so that you pop up onto the chair. Pelvic floor, you're pulling up and in, nice and tight. And release. We're going to do that one more time. Squeeze and hold. And release. Good work. Just drop your tummy down to your chest and reach forward with your hands. We had a great live boot camp on Wednesday night. This is a much slower pace, but it's really good that people are able to join in at whatever level they're at. Slowly roll your spine back up into place and drop your arms to the side. But if anybody's interested in joining on Monday nights, boot camp class starts at 7 o'clock p.m. Reach your right hand down towards the floor. Let your shoulder hang in the socket. Just drop it out. So I'd love to have people come in, give that boot camp a try. Good work. Sit up nice and tall, and then we're going to go the other way. Just letting your shoulder relax and drop your hand towards the floor. And sit up nice and tall. You're going to take your right hand, or left if it's backwards to you, and reach across. So it's coming across your body and holding onto the chair, and then the other hand is going to go up to the top corner and just gently twist. You want to keep your feet and knees facing forward, twisting your torso here. So we're pushing a little bit of blood to our core. Release that, and let's go the other way. Washing machine running in the background. This is so true to life, right? Everything just can carry on. I almost kept my pajamas on. All right, shake those arms out and then bring your arm across your body. Palm faces behind, gently press on your elbow. And shake that out and go to the other side. So remember, for this class, if you use heavier weights, when we start to do our upper body work with our arms while we're sitting, it it can be a really good workout. So the lighter you go, the easier it will be. If you have any injuries, make sure you modify it. But if you go heavy, you're gonna get a good upper body workout. And then we're gonna go back to the other side. Reach those fingertips down your spine, pressing on your elbow to stretch out those triceps and shoulders. And relax. Get that stretch in that deep. Good work. And then let's go over to the other side. Awesome job. Shake that out. Just bring your arms up, palms facing forward, and then reach across towards the center of the other arm, other hand. Keeping your feet and knees facing forward. Reach that arm across. Open up wide, and while you're here, open up your chest, bringing your shoulder blades together, and then go over to the other side. So reach across. Good work. Open wide. Open up your chest. Let's go back. Good work. Open nice and wide. Open your chest. Bring those shoulder blades together, and go over to the other side. And open wide. Good job. With your palms facing the sky now, so turn your palms to the sky. Let's bring your shoulder blades together, opening up your chest, sitting tall, feet and knees together. And now drop your chin to your chest. And bring your head up, and then drop your head back. And bring your head forward to that neutral position. Good job. Just turn your palms facing forward again. Small circle spinning forward. And let's go the other way, spinning back. Good morning, everyone. I see people jumping on as we continue on here. Just jump in, grab a chair, and some free weights. And then palms face the sky again. Squeeze the air in between your hands. Palms face out, push that air down, and shake those shoulders up. Good work. We're going to breathe in and bring that air up in between your hands again, and push. And one more time, breathe in, and when we get to the top, keep it there, and hold on to an imaginary ball. You're going to reach the ball behind your head, keeping your elbows nice and close together, and extend, reach back, and up, back, and up. Good work. And then bring that forward, and then just bend and reach for 3, 2, and 1. Good work. And while your arms are extended, open up those hands nice and wide, and then close. Open and close. Open nice and wide, and then drop your fingertips to the ground, and then turn them up, pushing the heel of your hand away. Arms are straight. I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see that my arms are straight, and pushing away like you're pushing the wall away. Drop and pull back. And right about now, because we've had our arms up for a while, your shoulders should be burning. You should be feeling some burning in those shoulders. Turn your fingers away. Twist to the center. Let's do that again. Away. And twist. Hold on to that ball. Bring it up. Reach through the sky. Palms turn to the outside. And press that air down. And let's do a big shrug here. Hold for 3, 2, drop it down. And breathe in and pull up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop it down. Good job. Shake that out. Put your arms, hands back on your lap. And then we're just going to do some release for your neck and shoulders. So take a deep breath in. Blow it out. And as you blow it out, we're going to drop your right ear over to your right shoulder. keeping your shoulders low, and bring your ear down to your shoulder. So don't pull that shoulder up. Keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. We're gonna breathe in and come to center, and as you blow it out, go all the way to the other side, bringing your left ear to your left shoulder. And if you're mirroring me, then you're gonna be doing the opposite side. That's okay. I sometimes forget that it flips when you're watching. Take a breath in and come to center. As you blow it out, drop your head down, so chin to your chest. So sit nice and tall. Don't slouch when you drop your chin down. And keep your shoulders low. And then as you breathe in and come up, go all the way back. And breathe in and come up to that neutral position. All right, we're gonna go through a nice slow moving exercise that will really relax your neck, but you have to do these movements slowly. We don't wanna go quickly. We wanna make sure there's no injury in your neck. So we're gonna drop forward in the position where we started, and then make a small quarter turn from this position over to the right shoulder. So just a quarter turn, drop, and then hold when you get to that side. Good work from that position. A small quarter turn to the back. We're not holding these as long as the other. 3 seconds, 2, and then a small quarter turn over to the left. And then drop your forehead, small quarter turn to the front. Good work. And now from that position, we're going to unwind. So go back to the left, small quarter turn. From that position, drop and go to the back. Small quarter turn from the back to the other side. And from there, we want to drop and bring your forehead to the front. And hold. 2. And take a breath in as you pull your head back up to the neutral position. Good work. Keeping your shoulders low, I want you to drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And then you're going to take your right arm and bring it up and over, cupping your left ear. And then gently pull that right ear towards your right shoulder. And you should feel some really good stretching on this side, on your left side, running down. As soon as you feel a nice good stretch, hold it there. While in that position, pull your chin back towards your shoulder and drop your forehead down just slightly and slowly. And hold. And now from that position, slowly moving back, we're going to bring your chin forward. And then let's bring it back to that neutral position. Release your hand off of your head. Take a breath in and bring it up to that neutral position. Good work. And let's go the other way. So drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Left arm comes up and over to cup your right ear. And then gently pull your left ear towards that shoulder. Once you feel a stretch, you want to hold. Keep breathing, sitting nice and tall, core is nice and strong, feet and knees together. And now pull your chin back towards your shoulder and forehead falls forward. Good morning, everyone. I see people still jumping on. It's good to see you. And pull the chin forward. Still gently pulling your ear down towards your shoulder. And come back to center. Release your hand off of your ear, it goes back on your lap, and then as you breathe in, come up to that neutral position. Good work. Drop your hands to your side. We're gonna do some shrugs, so breathe in and pull up for 3, 2, and then drop on 1. Let's do that again. Breathe in, pull up, 3, 2, and good work. And for this last one, breathe in and shrug, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop it down. Good work. And now we're gonna bring our shoulders back and together. So you're gonna kind of pull up and back and together. Pinch those shoulders together, open up your chest, and then drop them down. Let's do that again. Up, back, and together. Open your chest. And drop them down and shake it out. Good work. If you need to grab a quick drink of water here, this is a good time before we transition into our arm work with our free weights. Otherwise, grab your weights. We're gonna get doing some upper body work. So that's my shake still, and I probably have a mustache now. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna start with our free weights. Just bring yourself back, sitting nice and tall, but scoot yourself a little bit forward so that your weights don't bang the legs on the chair. So as long as you have room for your weights to move back and forth without banging the chair beside you, that's good. And a good trick that I have that I tell people all the time, when you hold your dumbbell, put it on your palm with your thumb on the same side as your fingers. And what that will do is work your forearm, give you really good grip strength. Sometimes you'll see people working those squeezy things or turning with a weight on a string. It works the same set of muscles when you put your thumb on the same side. It's so hard to see and to show as your fingers. Okay, so don't wrap it around, don't put it in that little crux of your thumb. Let's do it like that. Good challenge for us today. All right, we're gonna start with our weights to the side. We're just gonna curl up to our shoulders and extend down for 10. We'll do reps of 10. I'm not sure how many sets we're gonna do for arms today, but reps of 10, slow and steady, and make sure you're squeezing those weights like you're squeezing an orange as you pull up. So up and 1, 2, 3, 4. I had a few people asking about what to use if you don't have free weights at home. Soup cans work great. 9, 1 more for 10. Good work. Bring them up to your shoulders, palms facing forward or facing the screen, and press and stop at 90. 2. Water bottles work as well. You can get laundry bottles. 5. Kettlebells if you don't have free weights. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And like I said when I started, if you want to go heavier, I'm just using 5s today, but if you want to use 8s or 10s, it can really be a good workout for you. We're gonna bring our arms up to the side for seated side lat raises. So you bring them up to your shoulders and slow coming down, okay? Here we go. Up for 1, 2, 3. Good morning for those of you that are just jumping on. Grab your weights and grab a chair. 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's 10. Good work. All right, we're gonna bring our weights up so that your elbows are at 90 degrees and your palms are facing your face. And then we're gonna open up our elbows, bring your shoulders together at the back, and then close. So you can see my weights doing a bit of a turn. My palms face my face, and then they turn and they face the screen. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 of those. Sit nice and tall and keep those elbows up high. Palms face your face. Open it up for 1 and 2. Good job. 3, 4. Slow and steady. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 more for 10. And there's 10. Good work. All right. Drop your hands to the side with your palms facing the screen. So your palms are facing away from your body and facing me. And then we're gonna pull those weights all the way to the top and then slowly bring them back down. So for anybody that joined me on Wednesday night's boot camp, we did these standing, but some of these exercises are even more effective seated because you don't get to use your lower body to help. So sitting nice and tall, we're gonna go up in 1 second and come down on 4, okay? Here we go for 10. Up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Good work. Up, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pull. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bring it up for 5, 2, 3, 4. 6, 2, 3, 4. 7, 2, 3, 4. Good work. 8, 2, 3, 4. 2 to go. Up. And up for 10. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good work. All right. Let's take those weights and we're going to bring them forward, floating over your knees. We're going to do front raises. I want you to alternate these, so we'll bring the right arm all the way up and then all the way down, floating over your knee, and then left arm's coming all the way up and all the way down, floating over your left knee. All right? We'll go for 10. If you need to rest the weight on top of your knees and then pull from that resting position, that's okay too. But if you want to challenge yourself, try to float both arms while we raise one at a time, okay? So extend your arms over your knees. Let's go right and down, left for 1, up and 2, right, 3, up, 4, up, for 5, pull, 6, for anybody using any weights heavier than 5s, 7, you should be feeling a good workout here. 8, 2 more, pull, 9, up, because I'm feeling it with the 5s. And there's 10. Good work. Okay, let's do one more with both weights in our hands and then we'll drop to a single weight. Extend those arms down to the side. We're going to combine the first 2 movements that we did. So you're going to curl, press, curl, and extend. So let's do that in 4 steady movements. When you curl, your palms face your face. When you press, you twist out and your palms face the screen, okay? So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, for 2. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, for 6. Doing great, everyone. 7, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 3, 9. One more. 1, 2, 3, and there's 10. Good work. Okay, drop one weight down to the side and keep that other weight in your hand. Let's put that in our right hand. We're going to put our left hand on our hip, sitting nice and tall still. Feet and knees are together. We're going to bring that behind your head, and then we're going to reach so that you can't see the weight. Make that weight disappear. Try to have that elbow pointing straight up, and then pull and drop it down behind your head again, okay? Sit nice and tall. Up for 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Welcome everyone. 8. See some new people still jumping on. And 10. Good work. And let's go over to the other side. Hand on your hip. Gonna bring that behind your head, make that weight disappear, elbows pointing nice and straight up to the sky, and reach and drop it down for 1, up, for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 more for 10. Great job. All right, take that single weight. You're gonna hold it end to end. We're gonna press it up, drop it back, pull, and then bring it back down to your chest, okay? Sit tall. Let's hold that weight a bit away from your body. And remember, when you drop that weight behind your head, try to keep those elbows nice and tight together, okay? Here we go. Push for 1, 2, 3, and 4. And my hope is that some of you guys with younger ones have them join in on these classes. What a great way to get the whole family doing something that's good for their body and their mind. 4. And it keeps them occupied while you participate. 5. 1, 2, 3, and 6. We've had some kind of gloomy, colder weather. 7. So this is a great way to get their blood flowing if they don't want to be outside. 1, 2, 3, 9, and press 2, 3, and down for 10. Good work. Keep that weight at your chest. You're going to flip your hands and set the weight on top of your hands like you have a plate of food. You're not holding on. You're just going to rest that weight on top and then bring it up under your chin. We're going to reach the weight away from our body and then pull it back while balancing it on top of your hands. So you should feel some work in your chest and your arms and shoulders as well. The challenge is to not hold that weight there, just to balance it there and to keep it nice and high. So when you extend out, you want to bring it out and up just a bit, down and back. Let's go for 10. Here we go. Extend all the way out and back, out for 2. 3. Good work. Out and up. 4. 5. 6. 7. Good work. 8. 9. And out and up for 10. Good job. Awesome work. Okay, let's take that single weight. We'll put it back in the right hand, left hand on your hip. We're going to bring it straight up over your head, and we're going to drop it down to about your nose, and then pull it straight up again. The challenge for this one is to not drop that weight too low. It's a little bit harder to control if you don't bring it farther down, and then the tendency is to swing it back up. We want lots of control, so stop when you get it to about your nose. Even if you think your eyes, it'll go a little bit lower. So let's aim for between your eyes and your nose, and then we'll pull up. We'll do 10 on each side, so we're gonna do 10 on the right, arms up nice and straight. And remember, this is a good one to challenge your forearm by keeping that thumb on the same side as your fingers. Let's drop it down and pull for 1. Down and 2. 3. Good work. Down. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 1 more for 10. Good job. Let's bring that over to the other side. So right hand on your hip. Left hand's got that weight in the hand. All the way up over your head. Down and pull for 1. 2. And make sure you're getting some good breathing in when you're doing these exercises. 3. Sometimes when we're struggling, we have a tendency to hold our breath. You want to make sure you're getting nice oxygen to those muscles and to your brain. 6. 7. 8. 9 and down and up for 10. Good work. All right, we're gonna do one more with the single weight, maybe two, but we're gonna set that weight down and on the floor out front, but we're not gonna grab it with our feet yet. We're gonna warm our body up. We're gonna hit our core. After we get through the core exercises, we'll stand up behind our chair and do a few things with our chair standing. But first off, we're gonna extend our legs out and hit our core. You have to scoot yourself halfway forward on your chair and then hold on to the side. Legs are extended out, and then we're gonna crunch and push away, okay? Here we go for 10. In, 1, 2, 3, 4, good job. Pull, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and crunch and push for 10. Good work. Catch your breath. We're gonna go back into that same position, and this time we're gonna bicycle. So you're gonna push the right heel away, and then as you pull the right back, push the left heel away. What I want you to do is push your heel away. So I'm gonna turn so that you can see my foot. Can you see my foot? Pull your toes back towards your body and push your heel in a driving force away. All right, so we're gonna alternate these. Hold on to the side and lean back. Extend your legs out. Pull your toes towards your face. Let's pull up and push right, up and left. Pull and push. Oh, I think we had a little bit of an interruption there. I think we're going still. Push. Sorry about that. Push. And that's 4. In. Push. 5. Push and pull. 6. 7. Pull. Push. And 8. 9. And pull. Push. Pull and push for 10. Great job. All right. I'm just peeking to see who's participating, who's joined in with me today. I think we got about 30 to 35 people off and on, but for the most part, 30 consistent people, so that's awesome. Good job. I want you to grab that weight that you set down on the floor in front and put it in between your feet. You're gonna hold on with your feet, and then we're gonna pull that up for 10. So leaning back, pull, and extend that weight. Pull, and 2. Pull, push, pull, for 4. Push, pull, for 6. 8, 2 more. Pull, push, and set it down on 10. Good work. Okay. Now I want you to set your weights down. Grab a quick sip of water, and then we're going to stand up and go behind your chair. Now I'm going to go in front so that you guys can see. And you're going to go behind your chair and use your chair for stability. So let's just start by holding on to your chair. I'm going to put my hands on my hips. And for anybody that wants to challenge themselves and not hold the chair, then that's fine too. So I want you to go so that your feet are just slightly apart. Go up on your toes and bring your heels down, but don't touch. Go up and down. Up, down. So your knees are slightly bent. You're just gonna push onto those tippy toes one more time for 5 and bring it down. Good work. All right, everybody's gonna go to the right side of their chair. And if you need your chair for stability, that's totally fine. Take a step forward with your right leg. Left leg is gonna follow the plane of the chair. Keep your back nice and tall and holding on to that chair for stability. If you need it, you're gonna drop your knee down and stand for 1. Drop and 2, down, 3, drop, 4, 5, 10. Good work. Okay, stand nice and tall. I want you to reach down and grab one weight. So the right foot is now going to go back. And when we drop that right knee to the floor, we're going to curl with our weight. So you can either have your hand on your hip or your hand on your chair. And when you drop that right knee to the floor, curl and then extend. Down and up. Down and up. Down. For 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good work. Just set that weight on the top of your chair. And while we're on that right side, grab that right leg and bring your knee up to your chest. You got your chair there to hold on to so you balance. And then relax that. And then we're going to bring it the other way. So grab onto your foot or your pant leg. Pull that heel towards your glute, pointing your knee towards the floor. Good work. Okay, as we travel to the other side, I want you to go to the back of your chair again. And we're going to do 10 more calf raises. So go up on your tippy toes, come down, but don't touch your heels. Press for 2, 3, 4, press 5. Good work. Okay, and over to the other side we go. Make sure that I'm in the screen here. So now the left foot or the outside leg, if you're on the right side or if you're on the other side, it's the outside leg. You're going to either hold onto the chair or put that hand on your waist and then drop that back knee towards the floor for 10. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. This is where we grab our weight. And then that left leg, the outside leg, is going to go back. And then as you drop, we're going to curl and then extend when we stand. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and there's 10. Good work. Okay, you can set your weight back on the back or the top of your chair. This time, I am going to go behind my chair because we're going to do sumo squats. But for this one, I want you to keep your chest really, really close to the chair so that it keeps you standing tall when you go down in your squat. You're going to have your feet wide and then your toes pointing out. So this is my position. I don't know if you can see it. Wide, and then your toes pointing out, and that will hit your adductors. So that's going to hit the inside of those quads. All right, so let's go wide, toes pointed out, and then really close to that chair, holding on, drop down, and up for 1. Nice ballerina position. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. Okay, I'm just gonna pull my chair over to the side. I tell everybody that this class doesn't have a lot of cardio in it, and it does not, but we like to get our heart rate up just a little bit. So I want you to just moving, stepping, arms in marching position. Just a nice, steady march. We're gonna do that for about 30 seconds. We've been sitting for a bit, and then we push some blood to those big quad muscles so they're ready to do some work here. Good work. 5 more seconds of marching. And then as we march, we're gonna press our right arm over our head and then our left, okay? So go right, left, right, left. For 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now we're gonna go forward. So punch for 1, 2, and 2. Good work. Anybody that wants to challenge themselves on these, if you're holding your weights, you're really gonna get that heart working. And 7, keep marching, 8, 9, and let's combine those movements. So go up, up, and out for 1. Up, up, out, 2. Good work. Push and punch for 3. Up, 4, up, 5. I bet this is much easier on your own. When we're in a big group, sometimes these can get interesting. Let's say up, up for 8, 2 to go. Punch and punch for 9. Last one, up, up and out for 10. Good work. Just breathing in, bring that air up and push it away. Bring it up and push it away. One more time, up and push it away. Good work. We're gonna stop the marching so that we can bring our heels up to our bum. So we're gonna do butt kickers for 10, and then we're gonna do high knees for 10, and then we're gonna combine the movements. So when we do our butt kickers, we pull the air back, back, and then for high knees, we pull our arms down, okay? So 10 butt kickers, 10 high knees, and then we'll combine both of those movements for 10. Here we go. So let's go back for 1. Same thing, back and 2. Back, 3, 4. Good work. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And high knees, pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's combine those movements. So back, back, knees up for 1. Back, back, up for 2. Back, back, up, and 3. Good work, everybody. Back. Stay with me. 4, back, and 5. Back, back, up for 6. Pull, and 7. Back, back, 8. 2 left, back for 9. And back, back, and pull for 10. Good work. Okay, walk that out. We're gonna continue on doing some walking jacks. So I don't have to worry. Usually I spend some time telling everybody to lead with their right because we're in a huge circle and we don't want to crash into each other. You can go whatever way you want to go, but we're just gonna step, bring ourselves to center, step the other way, and then come back to center for 10 on each side, okay? Here we go. Over and 1. Good work. For 2. 3. Step. 4. 5. Step. For 6. Up. And 7. 8. Step. 9. And step. For 10. Good work. Okay. One more before we grab our weights while we're standing. We're gonna do a few exercises with our weights in our hands, but what I want you to do for this one is bring those hands up to chest height, and then bring your knees up to your hands. So try not to drop your hands down to tap. Try to bring your knees up to hit those hands, okay? We'll do 10 on each side, starting with our right. Here we go. Up and 1. Good work. Pull for 2. This is working on balance. 3. A little bit of flexibility. Nice hip strength here. Pull. 5. Up. 6. Good work. I'm getting some hearts and some love. Thank you, everyone. Pull. 8. Up. 9. Up. And there's 10. Good work. All right, grab your free weights. We're gonna do a few standing exercises with our weights in our hands. So we're gonna start with a squat and a press. Take your weights to your shoulders and open up into a normal squat position. Thank you guys, I love you too. And then we're gonna bring the weights down with us, and when we stand, we're gonna press the weights over our head. So your palms are facing the screen. You're in a nice wide squat position, feet facing forward, not in the sumo squat position. We'll bring the weights down and press for movement, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Down and up. Drop. 2, 3, 4. Down. For 4. Good work. Drop. 5. Down. 2, 6. 7. 8. 2 to go. Drop. 9. And down. And up. And press for 10. Good work. All right. I want you to bring those weights forward. So we're going to treat the weights like a bar. So connect your weights at the front. Open your knees up, just shoulder position. And then with a slight bend in your knee, you're going to drop your weights towards your toes to stretch those hamstrings out. And then pull yourself up to standing and engage your glutes at the top. So I'm going to do this to the side so that you can see my body position. When I drop to the floor, I push my bum to the wall behind. So drop, hit those hamstrings there, and pull for 1. Drop, and 2. Down. 3. Drop. 4. Good work. Down. And 5. Now, for these last 5, I'm going to turn this way. When you go down, I want you to have your palms facing each other. Very similar movement going down. And then I want you to fly, squeeze, and then pull up. We're going to do 5 with that movement, okay? So back to the same position with your body, but your palms face each other. Bring the weights down for 6, up, down, and stand. Drop, pull, control, 7. Good work. Down. 2, 3, 8. Drop. 2, 3, 9, and down. 2, 3, and there's 10. Good work. I'm working up a sweat. Good stuff. All right, we're doing so good. Got lots of people that are still on board. All right, with your feet together in the standing position, we're gonna combine 2 movements. We're gonna bring our weights up, out, squeeze, and then back down. So we'll do that from the side. Pull straight, open it up, squeeze, and then drop. All right, let's go for 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, for 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 5, halfway there, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 1, 2, 3, and 10. Good work. Okay, we're gonna do one more with our weights in our hands. The combination of this one is we're gonna pull the weights in a shoulder raise with your palms facing the ground to come up, and then you're gonna turn your palms to the sky with your arms straight to come down. Turn at the bottom, pull up, turn to the sky, control coming down. All right? I'm gonna do that to the side. Remember, nice strong core, and then slower arch in that back. Push your booty away. Pull. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pull, turn, drop, turn. Up. For 3. 2, 3, for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. That's 6. Good work. 1, 2, 7, 2, 8. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3. And that's 10. Good work. Okay, set your weights to the side. If you're like me, towel off a little bit and grab a quick sip of water. We're gonna do a few cool down exercises while standing, and then a few cool exercises while sitting to cool down. I'm keeping my eye on the time because for boot camp it came so quick. It's almost over, and it's almost over here too. Feet together, take a deep breath in, squeeze the air in between your hands as you're breathing in, and push as you breathe out. Let's do that again. Breathe in. Squeeze the air between your hands and breathe out. As you breathe out, drop your hands down to your knees, or to your feet, sorry. Let your shoulders fall to the floor. Bring your chest towards your legs. And slowly roll yourself back up to sitting. Good work. Shake it out. Let's pull that chair back in. And have a seat. Everybody's doing so great. For those of you that jumped on a little bit later when we were first setting up, I talked about 5 F words that I want everybody to focus on as we go through this shelter in place time. COVID-19 is not going to get the best of us. We're going to keep meeting like this. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, now I'm going to be doing my live classes. So Monday and Wednesday evening from 7 to 8, we'll be doing boot camp. And then Friday mornings, like today, from 10 to 11, we'll be doing the stretch and strengthen class. Can't do circuits, unfortunately, so this is going to be our way to kind of sneak this in. For sure, for anybody that usually does this class and feels like boot camp's a little bit too intense, just join in and modify. You don't have to push as hard. You can modify a lot of the movements and use lighter weights, and then you get a good workout in. But I just really want to see all of my members from the gym that I got to see every day jumping on here and getting a good workout in with me. Nothing feels better than to get a workout in as you're stuck at home. Honestly, it's the only thing that keeps me sane during all of this. So we're going to do our cool down time. Wait, before we start our cool down, I want everybody to sit back. Sitting nice and tall with your hands on your lap. And we're going to go through a breathing exercise 2 times before we start to stretch, and then we'll just move ourselves from our head back down to our feet to finish off. So for this breathing exercise, this is supposed to help to reduce stress and anxiety. So this is a breathing practice that you can do at any time, through any point in the day when you're feeling stressed and you need to just kind of calm your mind and your thoughts down. One of the things that's really good is to find things that kind of touch every sense. So something you see, something you smell, something you hear, and possibly something you taste. That's a good way to kind of center yourself. Another way is to do this breathing. And for this exercise, you're gonna breathe in for 4 seconds to fill your lungs to maximum capacity. And then you're gonna hold that breath in your lungs for 7 seconds. I'll count you out. And then for 8 seconds, you're gonna push all of that breath out of your lungs. And then we'll do that again, 4, 7, and 8, okay? Hands on your lap. And let's all breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blowing out for 8, 7. Clear your lungs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Do that again. Big breath in for 4. Breathe in. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Blow it all out in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Blow it out your mouth. As you blow it out, drop your chin to your chest. Bring your head all the way back. Bring your head to that neutral position, and let's drop to the right. And over to the left. And back to the neutral position with your arms to the side. Just shake them out and breathe in, shrugging up. Drop down. Breathe in, shrug. And as you drop it down, drop your chest to your lap, reaching forward. Reach your arms to the side. Breathe in and roll your spine up to the sitting position. Hands go back on your lap. We're going to squeeze those glutes tight. Pull your tummy in and relax. Do that again. Squeeze, pull up and in. Hold. 2, 1, and relax. Good job. Let's extend the right leg out. Point and pull. Point and pull back and rotate clockwise. Go the other way. And bring that in and go to the other side to point. Pull back. Point. Pull. Rotate. It's been so good to connect with everyone. I'm so glad people were able to join me this morning. I really hope that we can keep up with this. It looks like we're going to be home for a little bit longer. If you have any questions about the gym, go up on your toes. Please inbox me and ask. I have said it, up on your heels, if not 10 times, 100 times, but I so appreciate the support that I've been getting from my members. So thank you everyone for all of your love and support through all of this. Be sure to come and join me again for these live classes. I think this will be what will get us through all of this. Thanks again for joining me. Come back Monday night for Boot Camp Live and Wednesday night for Boot Camp Live, and then back here next Friday for Stretch and Strength. And everybody have a wonderful Friday, a wonderful weekend. Talk to you guys soon.